Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Rachel here, the Modern Shaman. Thanks for joining me on my YouTube channel. If you are unfamiliar with my work and what I do, I would love to guide you to my website. That's themodernshaman.net. There's a lot of resources there if you're interested in having a one-on-one session with me here in my office in San Antonio, Texas, or of course online via Zoom or on the phone. I still do sessions every day. It's my full-time job, as well as offering my classes. I teach online tutorials for the sacred intuitive arts and shamanic awareness in terms of energy work and the shamanic modalities of healing. So if you're interested in any of that, I would love to work with you. Please reach out via my website. Again, that's themodernshaman.net. All right, so let's get down to some details about the upcoming pilgrimage to Peru. I'm so excited to take you guys there. It's just the energy building from spirit already for the excitement of this trip is really something palpable, something I'm feeling and I'm excited about, so I'm ready to share. I've been working a lot with a trip advisor who really, when you go to these foreign places, there are designated tour guides, which are the ones who handle hotel reservations, who handle kind of visas and all of that, all that's required on their end of the governmental passes to go to sacred sites and visit these places and have kind of international interests there. So all that being said, our tour guide has kind of gotten us various package deals depending on how many people travel with you. The tour dates for next summer are going to be July 17th through the 25th. So put that on your calendar. It is a 9-day travel window. And this is traveling starting in Lima and ending in Lima. So the price does not include your own international flight to Lima and home from Lima. So you will need to accrue that on your own and kind of work that cost into it. Now, we do that because everyone's coming from different locations. There also, some people use points to fly or companion passes to fly, or they choose to come early and do some touring on their own in Lima or stay late, or they may want to hop over to Bolivia. So you can do whatever you want on the beginning and end of that tour. But where we begin and what the cost includes is once we get to Lima. So when we meet there, the cost that is kind of for the whole of that trip, if you are a single individual and would like a single room, it would be $3,000. That's the cost of the total package of the trip. If you are a couple or you want to travel with a partner, then it would be $2,500 each person. If you are wanting a 3-bed room, these are kind of hard to come by, but if you're traveling with your family or maybe you have kids that you're bringing or extended relatives or just a big group of friends and you want to stay all together, the least expensive of those options would be at the $2,000 rate, and that's if you are looking to share a 3-bed room. It's not necessarily 3 bedrooms, but there'd be 3 beds in a room, and those are typically single beds. So that would be the different options that you have. Now, this cost includes a round-trip ticket from Lima to Cusco, so domestic travel flight. It includes all of your bus fees, basically to and from our hotels to the sacred sites and the ceremony sites when we go back and forth. It also includes the train ticket to get up from Aguascalientes up to Machu Picchu. There's a secondary bus up there that we have to take. That's a kind of a long day of travel. And so it includes all of those kind of domestic travels. It also includes all of your hotels, which are 4-star and above. It includes breakfasts, because they have those really large, wonderful, breakfasts at the hotels that are typically buffet style, but you can always order things and that type of thing. It also includes your entrance fees to the sacred sites. You'll have to pay that. So it's kind of a bulk price that we pay our trip advisor to do all of these things beforehand. So we don't have to be waiting in the lines. When we get there, we already have our entrance fee to the sites and we can just walk right in. That is so helpful because sometimes those lines, especially at Machu Picchu, they can be really extensively long. So that is the best way to do it in advance, to kind of get a bulk price, go in with all of those things already taken care of. The same with your domestic travel, with your flights, having someone that speaks the language and can be an advocate for you if flights change, or, you know, when you're in international areas and traveling and doing things based on their timetable and their expectations. So all of that, hopefully that is exciting for you and you can kind of start planning. Like I said, the things it doesn't include is your international travel and however you want to do that. It also does not include tips and like bus drivers, like little things like that, that they will be expecting. Like the bus drivers do expect tips. I think that's pretty much it, because we're doing our own tour, maybe the tour guide. So things like that, you know, those small kind of things. Oh, the other thing that it does not include is dinners. Like sometimes we will have open evenings where you can go out on your own, you're doing your own thing. We don't necessarily do them together as a group. I wanted to plan a lot of time that made it available to go out and do your own thing. Go to restaurants that you might find online that you're interested in, going to certain areas that you might find they're interested in. So there's going to be things that we're doing as a group, but there'll be plenty of times, and specifically in the evenings, when we have things that are available and offerings, but you are not required to do them. And so the dinners are open and those are on your own dime. Like it's just kind of, and sometimes people don't even do those. They may stay and just get room service and stay in. So it's kind of going to be at your own disposal how you want to handle that. So anyhow, that's just an update. I'm super excited about kind of preparing and getting ready. The time frame that we're looking at is that in terms of payment, in order to secure your spot, you'll be expected to put 50% of this up by the end of December. So like going into January. So that 6 months prior, we start doing all of the preparation. And that includes monthly meditations together and kind of preparing our inner space to align with our exterior environment when we get to Machu Picchu and all of the other sacred sites. So I hope that that is exciting to you, and I'm really looking forward to just opening my heart and connecting and seeing what Spirit does in each and every one of your hearts while you're on these sacred ceremonial sites. Okay, blessings. If you have any questions, reach out. I am open to it. Bye, you guys. I'll see you next time.